Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and my name is V. If you're just coming in for the first time, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and turn on your notifications so that anytime I share some interesting video, you get a notification. So this is part two of how I was challenged to do a secondary research and the things I learned, and how that challenges gave me an opportunity to learn new skills. So one of the things I learned is that I learned how to formulate a literature review for the question that I wanted answer in terms of the topic that I wanted to dive into. So I learned how to formulate the research questions, the review questions that were going to answer my topic. Okay, so I learned how to establish eligibility criteria. For instance, I wanted to carry out a research that was done and published in the US, Japan, and South Korea. That is one. And I stated that I wanted them to be between 10 years mass from then from the year I did it to 10 years backward. Then I also wanted them to be written in English, and I wanted them to be published journals. So those are what are the kinds of eligibility criteria that my own topic required me. You could be working on something that required you to work on maybe younger children, so you have to have, maybe it was a research that was published for children between 10 to 15 years, depending on the topic you're working on. Then I also learned how to conduct literature search from multiple database like PubMed, Google Scholar, Web of Science, and even I use my school library a lot, because my school, being an international student, being a student, you already have access to the library where there are multiple journals. Then I learned how to get a topic from Web of Science or PubMed and go to my library and access them, because I have access. As long as I'm a student, I have access to some paid journals that on a normal day I will not have access to, but I have access to them as a student. I learned how to select the topic, the journals that met my eligibility criteria, because I already have established eligibility criteria. So now when I see a journal or an article, a research journals or article, or even report from WHO, UN, or all of the disaster management report system website, when I see the ones that are in line with my eligibility criteria, I will know. Then I select those articles. And then I also learn how to assess the quality of the research that I was looking for, because there are some established quality criteria that you can use. So I got one that I use to check the eligibility and the quality, the quality of the journals that I've extracted. I learned how to synthesize this data. I combined the data from different journals. Then I was able to carry out a thematic analysis depending on what you're working with. Maybe if you're working on something that had to do with numbers, you might need to do some Excel analysis. But for me, I work on something that had to do with people's perspective. So I carried out a thematic analysis by drawing themes, common themes and trends, and then I coded the common themes and thread. From there I was able to get some common codes, which I use in drawing my I use in making my final, like I use it to draw my final result. So I kind of now drew my findings from all the journals that I selected that met my eligibility criteria. So from there, I reported my findings, made my conclusion, and even made some recommendation from where I found some gap in the secondary research that I carried out. So at the end of the day, this is the summary of what I did. So it gave me opportunity to learn so much, because each of the steps required me to learn some skill to do one thing, and I'm grateful, because at the end of the day my research was a success. So yeah, if you're there considering on going back home as an international student to carry out your a primary research, depending on what you intend to do, assuming you're planning to do something from your home country and you're wondering, you can also consider carrying out a secondary research in your home country by reviewing the journals of other people of what they've done in that topic. Then you can make your findings depending on what you're working with, because I was really faced with that challenge, and this is what I did, and at the end of the day I achieved my success and I achieved a good result on what I was doing, and I was very happy because of the skills I learned while doing it as well. So yeah, thank you very much, and that's it. And don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to share, like, and follow my channel for more.